name is Savarino and I'm a motivational speaker. What I'd like to do with you today is to share a couple of ideas that came into my mind more or less before Christmas. I was having lunch with friends and these two ideas came into my head. And I was curious about these two. I wanted to know why they came at the same time. So I wanted to find a connection. And the first idea is this. I need to know that something extraordinary is possible. I need to know that something extraordinary is possible. The second idea is everything is on its way to somewhere. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Now, if you look at these two ideas separately, they can stand on their own like two pillars. There's no problem there. But my problem was to try to find a connection between these two pillars. And if we examine the first one, it's talking about something extraordinary, a particular event. And we know that life is made of a series of events that are connected. They follow one another randomly, but they are connected. They actually collide with one another. And when they collide, they create what I call the moments. And from moments are born opportunities, the opportunities to declare your independence, your love, your passion, dedication, commitment, will to succeed, anything you like. On this side, what we have is everything is on its way to somewhere. Everything. By everything we identify, objects like a table, a chair, a tree, us, a piece of iron, anything. They are subjected to the elements, and so they go through an age. For example, a tree rots and dies. We get old, and a piece of iron get rusty. And I thought, what if in the word everything I put events? And bang, that was that connection. Basically, I need to know that something extraordinary, a particular event, is on its way to somewhere and is ready to take me with it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's like a train that is come to your station. The only thing you had to do is just to jump on that train, and that train is going to take you somewhere special. Now you ask, when is the right moment? Considering that life is made of infinite numbers of moments, when is the right moment when you actually jump on that train? When is the right time? Now, a few years ago, scientists, they made an experiment in order to find when is the right moment when a tadpole changes into a frog. Now, because if we look at these two stages, the tadpole is at the beginning of the life of a frog, and the frog is more or less at the end. But they wanted to find the right moment, the moment in which, the tadpole turn into a frog. So what they did was to actually take millions of pictures and hang them on a wall and examine them, every single one of them, singularly. And at the end of the session, they came out with a statement saying that there is no such moment. It's impossible to determine that moment, the exact moment when a tadpole actually turn into a frog. Why? Because the body of a tadpole changes constantly. So it's impossible to find. It's exactly the same when we consider the present, compare the future and the past. The present doesn't really exist, does it? Because we live every second as the future. Every second is actually our future. So the present doesn't exist. And I'm thinking of, for example, myself standing in the middle of a train track. And I can see this train coming that represents the future. And the future comes near me and it goes through me and it leaves me. So it's basically the future changing to past. The future, they change into past. For example, this video started about 4.5 minutes ago. And they represent the past. It doesn't exist anymore. Whatever I said, whatever I've done, it's just in the past. We can't go back in time. At the end of this message, at the end of this video, is about more or less about 2 minutes, is going to represent the future, my future. Now the question is it me going towards the end of this video, the end of this message, or is the end of the video that comes towards me? We always wonder what the future will bring to us. And it's very easy to answer to that question, especially if you have an idea or a dream. In that case, what you have to do, in that case, the only thing you have to do is to get the idea, that dream, and throw it into the future and get prepared. Because that future, that train, sooner or later is going to come. And you have to be ready to jump on the train, and that train is going to take you somewhere special. I read once something that says there might be not such a thing as the perfect family, the perfect job, or the perfect life, but there is definitely such a thing as the perfect moment. And she carries on saying, doing one crazy thing, it does make you crazy, but at the same time, it makes you happy. And that is the answer to our quest. When is the right moment? It's when you recognize within yourself that whatever you say, whatever decision you take is going to make you happy. That is my message to you today. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope I'm going to have some kind of reply with the messages, with the email and things, so we can actually start communicating. My email address is oscarsavarino@gmail.com. So I've been really happy to leave this message. I hope I'm gonna get some from you as well. Okay, until then, well, have a good day, and see you to the next one.